Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really provocative theory about the Giza Plateau. We're going to conduct what you might call a forensic audit, based on a Gnostic indictment that claims its true purpose has been hidden from all of us.
So, was it a pharaoh's tomb, or something else entirely? The story we've all been taught about Giza might just be the greatest deception in human history. The theory we're exploring suggests Giza isn't a monument to the dead, but a dormant weapon system of, well, unimaginable power.
All right, so to really get our heads around this, we have to start by auditing the official story, the narrative that's basically shaped our entire understanding of Giza for centuries.
Now, the theory we're looking at really hinges on this one powerful idea. It claims that the whole tomb theory isn't just a mistake, it's a deliberate lie. And if that's true, it means everything we think we know about the pyramids is built on a pretty shaky foundation.
I mean, this is the story we all know, right? The one from the classrooms, the one reinforced by mainstream Egyptology. Millions of tons of stone, cut with precision we can barely match today, all moved and placed with nothing more than, what, copper chisels and brute force?
Well, this theory asks us to completely shift our perspective. It says we have to stop looking at Giza like archaeologists and start looking at it like systems engineers. Because when you do that, the incredible precision, the specific materials, the exact location, they don't look like features of a tomb anymore. They start to look a lot more like engineering specs.
And that engineering perspective leads us right to the heart of this whole theory, that the true core of the Giza machine isn't even the pyramids we can see. It's what's hidden deep, deep beneath them.
The central claim here is that suppressed geological scans we're not supposed to know about, have detected something absolutely massive, hidden deep beneath the sands. And this anomaly is supposedly the power source for the entire complex.
So what is it? It's identified as a perfectly formed sphere, the primary resonant core of the entire Giza system. We're not talking about a natural formation here. We're talking about a piece of manufactured hardware geometrically centered between the three pyramids.
So what is this sphere supposedly made of? The theory says it's a crystalline alloy, probably quartz, that's been seeded with noble metals like gold and iridium. Now the key here is that this specific recipe creates what's known as a piezoelectric resonator. What that means in simple terms is that it's designed to turn physical vibrations, like a constant hum, directly into electricity. Its function is literally built into its atomic structure.
Now just think about this for a second. An engine like this wouldn't need any fuel. No coal, no oil, no nuclear reactor. It would draw its power directly from the Earth itself, passively, constantly. It would basically be a colossal planetary battery.
So how does a battery like that get its charge? Well, the theory claims it's tuned precisely to two of the Earth's natural energy sources. First, there's the Schumann resonance, that constant 7.83 Hz frequency that's often called the planet's heartbeat. And second, the telluric currents, that vast electrical grid flowing through the Earth's crust that some people call ley lines.
And this leads us to the sphere's ultimate function. The source calls it a coherent matter engine. Its job is to take all that raw, chaotic planetary energy and organize it, stabilize it, and turn it into a powerful, usable form, a massive toroidal electromagnetic field. Think of the shape of a donut, but made of pure energy.
The process is described as this elegant three-step masterpiece. Step 1 is capture. The Earth's natural 7.83 Hz hum makes the sphere vibrate. Step 2, convert. That special piezoelectric material turns the physical vibration directly into a huge electrical charge. And then, step 3, create. The sphere's perfect shape spins that raw charge into a stable, powerful energy field.
So once you identify this crazy subterranean power source, the role of the pyramids up on the surface just suddenly snaps right into focus. They aren't monuments, they're components.
In this new light, you realize the entire Giza Plateau becomes a massive circuit board. The pyramids aren't supposed to be seen as individual buildings. They are distinct pieces of hardware, all wired directly into that central underground power plant.
And this table breaks down the alleged job of each of those components. The Great Pyramid, that's the main transducer and cannon. It fires a coherent plasma orb, which the theory connects to the ancient Egyptian idea of the soul, the Ba. Then you have Khafre's pyramid, which serves as the targeting system. And finally, Menkaura's pyramid acts as the system regulator, kind of like a safety valve for any energy overload.
So if this theory has it right, what we're looking at is not a graveyard, it's a complete,
fully functional piece of advanced technology, a weapon and transportation system on a planetary scale, just dormant, waiting for someone to figure out how to flip the switch.
Which, of course, brings up the biggest question of all. If an incredible machine like this actually exists, why in the world don't we know about it?
Well, the theory alleges that the answer is a very active, decades-long cover-up, led by a single gatekeeper. And it actually identifies this person as Dr. Zahi Hawass, who is, the world-famous face of Egyptian archaeology.
And according to this theory, his role is not that of a historian at all, but of a warden. The mandate is pretty simple. Enforce the tomb theory no matter what, control all access for research and media, aggressively discredit anyone who disagrees, and above all else, guard the dormant machine.
And according to the indictment, the goal of all this suppression isn't about protecting fragile ancient history.
No, it's about keeping this incredibly powerful, world-changing technology dormant and forgotten. It's about preventing humanity from rediscovering a science that could literally make our entire modern world obsolete.
Which leaves us with the final, pretty provocative question from this audit. If Giza really is a sleeping giant of technology, what exactly are the Wardens protecting it from? Or maybe the real question is, who are they protecting it for?